Today is an amazing day. We're going to talk about the F factor. The F factor. I am Johnnie Lloyd with Johnnie Lloyd and Associates. And in so many areas of our life, when we talk about the F, as in Frank, right? We think of negativity. We think if it's a grade, it's about we haven't done our best. If it's this. So the F factor we're going to talk about today is taking the letter F and looking at some words that we may need to re-identify to give us support. One is failure. What does failure look like to you? And what does success look like to you? So what is the purpose of failure? Now, failure, in my opinion, is never final. And when I think of John Maxwell, he has a great book. And if you haven't read it or listened to it, you might want to reach out for it because it's failing forward. What does that mean? That means you take the things that you think are obstacles, the things that other people will identify as failure, and you take and you move forward in it. You learn in the midst of whatever's happening to you. If you were looking at the Word of God, you would look at everything that happens to us is going to be used for our good. If you would look at Napoleon Hill, you would say, in every adversity or perceived defeat is an equal or greater opportunity. So you would rethink of the way or shift your mindset as it relates to what failure is. I was raised to think that 100% was success. That if I didn't get an A and I was really good in school, if I didn't get an A, then that wasn't so good, right? However, now at this point in my life, what is the energy? What did you do? What was your level of effort? If you did your best in the thing, your level of effort in the thing, and there's nothing else that you can do, then you did your best. So look at it and shift it from it being 100%, maybe that if I did 100% of what I could do, then that is successful. All of us are not the same. We're not going to get the same results in everything that we do. The other word is family. Look at the things that make you. I look at my family and it gives me such great joy. It's not because my family is perfect, because we're not, because I'm in it, but it's because they're my family. It's because I love them. It's because not just that we have the same parents, but we cause each other to laugh. We're going to have an opportunity to spend some great time together this year, and it's priceless. So look at the things that are priceless as it relates to your family, not from the perspective of who they're not, but who are they? And who are you in the mix of that? Then I would look at finish. What does finish look like to you? Are you walking out your life and you're not accomplishing or finishing the things that you start? Identify what finish looks like and then continue to focus until you get the results that you desire. So when you finish, you are you have a sense of pride, you have a sense of accomplishment. That does not mean it was perfect. And then when I look at it, I look at faith. It says, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of faith of things not seen. So I don't need faith for the things that I have in my hand. I need faith, hope beyond where I am today to continue to cause me to move forward, to go after the things I am believing for. It's my faith, not from a toxic perspective, but from a healthy perspective. And when I say toxic, I'm saying everything is going to be perfect, kind of, or I don't have to do any action. All I have to do is ask God for what I want, and it just magically shows up. God is not a genie in a bottle. So there is some action that I need to take to make things happen. The same thing for whatever you're believing for. That's just an element of faith. What are you believing for? And if you're believing for that thing, or when you are believing for a thing, then cause your actions to align to what you're believing for. Okay. So it's just a matter of results, that align with the things that you're feeding forward or you're moving forward on. And then the other thing is future. I can't tell you what your future looks like. I can tell you to look at your faith. What are you believing for? What are you striving for? Right? And to establish a plan to accomplish that. That doesn't mean that your future is going to be perfect because things happen. However, a plan helps you know when you're off track or when things are not going the way that you anticipated. It doesn't mean that they're going to be perfect. And then this is what I'll say finally is the last of the F factor that I would like to share with you today is fight. Yes, fight. I mean, literally fight for what you're believing for. That means put the energy and effort, put the practice and build the strength to move forward on the things that you're desiring. Whatever that thing is, you have the right to fight for the future that you desire. It is your effort. It is your accountability. It is part of your responsibility. It doesn't mean that you can't get friends and family to join you on this battle for your future or what you're believing for. That doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that you have to fight alone. That doesn't mean that you're by yourself, because you can do masterminds, you can do mentors, you can hire professionals, get the help you need to fight for what you're believing for. So this is the F factor. What other F's can you add? And you can just add them to the comments and put down the things that maybe you thought of that, wow, that one really tapped into me. That one really matters to me. That one is a space that I really want to focus more of my attention on, because all of us are in the same race. We're not in the same lane. So it's not about competition. It's about being my best in my lane so I can win my race. So again, be your best in your lane so you can win your race. It's not about competition. It is about completion, completing your race. I am Johnnie. Don't forget to click that bell and subscribe.